my aid by supporting me financially to pay my fees of 14,000 to pursue my master's program in MPA Public Administration at KMUST. I enclose the admission letter and fees for your necessary action. Thank you for your cooperation and something. And then sign. Is there? Is your official? This is what we have been able to find out. Though. How many more of this haven't we found out? We are by this medium calling on the EC to investigate this conduct of the electoral officer in question and take the necessary disciplinary action against her, since this act compromises her independence and brings the name of the EC into disrepute. In conclusion, we wish to once again commend all Ghanaians for their resilience, commitment, and fortitude throughout the registration exercise in the face of the violence, intimidation, brutalities, attacks, and the risk of COVID-19 infections. And unfortunately, 2 people have lost their lives. Having endured all these shenanigans, in order to get your names onto the voters register, we are encouraging you to check during the exhibition of the register to ensure that your names are in the register in order not to be disenfranchised on the 7th of December 2020. With the same vigilance and enthusiasm that we monitored the registration exercise, we must remain even more vigilant in the deduplication, exhibition, balloting, and most especially protecting our ballots on the 7th of December. Thank you very much, and God bless us all. So now, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And then we'll use this opportunity to also ask if there's anyone with any question. Okay, so Israel, please kindly come forward. If there's any question, kindly come forward and then have the opportunity of asking. And let the cameras also capture you asking the question. That's why I want you to be in front. So use the microphone.
My name is Naya and I work for the Transmedia.
A minute, please. If there's any other question, because of time, you can also move forward so that it will just flow in that order. Thank you.
So I said, my name is Naya and I work with the Transmedia. Honorable Secretary, it called for an independent body to probe the figures 2008. My question to you is, what is the nature of this independent body you are calling for? Is it the bipartisan body, especially where the NDC doesn't seem to trust the NPP? Would you be open to inviting bodies that are very credible in terms of elections, such as CED, such as CODEO, and some of those other institutions that over the years have shown their credibility when it comes to election coverage? Thank you.
Next.
My name is Jessica. I work for the Commission Super. It seems you didn't mention the incident that occurred at Doma West, where it was reported that the sitting MP driver shot 2 people. Why is that so?
Since you are having the second bite, it means that there's no other question. So that one will be the last one, if that is fair. Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary mentioned that consistently the EC has over-reported figures in the strongholds of the NPP and under-reported figures in the strongholds of the NDC. Now, I find it quite strange that it is the NBC that seems to be bringing up some of these allegations. Now, where you have NBC agents and MPB agents at the same registration center, why do you think that the NPP will not join you in ensuring that what you are saying is true? All of us are rescue this country and civil.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Nana, his first question was the nature of the independent entity we are talking about. Is subject to discussion, but if you recall, during the Supreme Court hearings, private entities such as Ernst & Young, Pricewaterhouse, there are so many independent audit firms of international repute who will not sell their reputation for a song. That can be invited to do this audit so that we can have some quality assurance and have the satisfaction that everything is being done above board. Because unfortunately, the current EC has not conducted itself very well. They themselves, through their actions and their deeds and their acts of commission and omission, have eroded whatever credibility that they had in the past. And by adopting an ENTOBIA and not listening to anybody's input, even from chiefs and House of Chiefs and other credible civil society, they have created a very belligerent and very arrogant posturing. So it's difficult for us to trust them. I will not trust them. On the allegations of the and under reporting, why is only the NDC complaining? It would have been good if our brothers on the other side also complained, but evidently it will be to their benefit. So naturally, that is why you see that the over-reporting is in our strongholds, and then the under-reporting is in, vice versa. So whichever way you look at it, if it is over-reported on one hand, it benefits them. If it's under-reported on the other hand, it still benefits them. But you would have expected that on sincere people who just believe had been arrested the previous day and they were released on orders from above, and then the second day they mounted a barrier and then stabbed this young man. The second is the guy who died as a result of this gunshot. But because this press conference is not specifically on the violence, so we and they've done it in the registration. So of the barrel on election day. So it's important that we speak out, civil society speak out, you the media, you are actually the ones who should speak out more. You are in the first line of action because you are on the ground. accountable. If it's been done by the MPP, say it is this Mr. XYZ who did it by the MPP, and let it be held accountable. This business of generalization and putting everybody in a box, and the political parties, it's a very subtle way of justifying the wrong and equalizing it. If people people who are known MPP talks, go and beat up people, and then you come on there and say, and the two parties, who in this, which NDC person in this registration has been carrying AK-47 and has been beating people? So we should stop the generalization and say the truth. That's the only way we can move forward as a country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So with this, I think we'll draw down the curtain. Thank you for coming. For the media, just wait behind. We'll get back to you. Thank you. Let me also do this appeal. This one is off camera. Let me do this appeal.